Welcome to the Threesome Y'all, the podcast where the three of us are just glad to get through one more week.
Woo.
I don't know, like...
Sounds morbid. Like, what the fuck?
At what age do you become, like, you're just happy to get through a week? Because, my goodness, past couple weeks have been brutal.
Oh.
I wake up every day happy to be alive.
Because you're old, or because you're black in America, or just because...
Yeah, survival.
Oh, got it. I don't even know where I was. Oh.
Welcome to the threesome.
Yep, got it. If this is your first time finding us, we welcome you and we are so glad you're here. If you are back for more of all of us, then we appreciate you and you are the real MVP.
Indeed.
The sultry voice you just heard is our point person and optimistic realist. She's known as Star.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to our regulars. Thanks to our newbies. Spread the word. Tell a friend. That's it.
And the dulcet baritone that you all are here for is our man in the middle, our voice of reason. He's called Magic.
So I commenced to macking the baby to see what's cracking, and maybe I get her back to the cabin and start attacking.
I had some finger snaps. Can't hardly hear.
I heard him.
And bringing up the rear, as always, I, of course, identify as the pragmatic contrarian of our group.
Mm-hmm.
And I am Storm. My dog is really freaking me out right now because he's like staring at the wall. I hate it when he does that.
He's looking at the ghost.
Because it's just really freaky. I agree. Well, one time he was looking at a spider crawling on the wall behind me and, he wasn't staring at it. He started barking at it. So, the dog saved my life.
Saved your life.
Yes.
Man.
The spider was going to eat you.
Apparently. I don't know. I don't know what the spider's agenda was, but, thanks to the dog.
From the person who could kill it by plucking it?
I did not have to find out. Did I kill the spider by plucking it?
No. This is what you have to think. Anything you can kill with your bare hands is not a threat.
I would never kill a spider with my bare hands.
Anything that you could kill with your bare hands is not a threat.
Well, hell, I could kill you with my bare hands. I ain't gonna do it.
You smell that? Anyway.
I'm glad you think so. Ooh.
All right, it's your world.
Yeah, interesting thing about me. I know a lot of different ways to kill people. But I have never used them.
That's what they'll say.
Okay. Okay. Any church announcements? Oh, I have one. I want to say R.I.P. to my bestie's daddy who passed away yesterday, and
damn.
Yeah, my heart breaks for him, and I wish I'm just sending all of my condolences to the fam, and I wish I could be there for him.
Oh, rest in peace. Sorry to hear that.
It's tough.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, been through it. On a happier note, a street in Oakland has been renamed Tupac Shakur Way.
Okay.
So there's that. I
Mm.
mean, I myself was shocked that we didn't already have Tupac Shakur Way in Oakland, but you know.
Call me
It
when they
takes
do
them a
Shock
while.
G Ave.
Right.
Are we sure it's not there?
Pretty sure. I'll
Is
look it
there
up
is there
sooner or later.
a Prince Boulevard or
There has
Roger
to be.
Mason?
I'm pretty sure there's like I'm pretty sure like where Paisley Park is, that the street is named like Paisley Park or something like that. I don't know. I haven't been there, but I'm pretty sure that that's probably what's going on. I mean, the man had a key to the city, so.
All right, let's get going.
Okay, my goodness.
I'm trying to be inspirational.
So, okay, so NFL player Arik Armstead, who you may or may not be familiar with him. This article says he's a defensive tackle. I don't know why, but I think he's a defensive end. But we'll say he's a defensive lineman in the National Football League. He recently posted his game paycheck to the Twitter, or whatever the hell they're calling it these days,
X.
where it showed that almost half of his game check goes to taxes. Now,
Play in California?
he gets paid. I'm sorry?
What team does he play for?
He plays for the 49ers.
Oh,
So, yeah,
that explains
California. It really doesn't, but I'll tell
California
you why
got
in a
some
minute.
wild taxes.
Everybody got wild taxes. Hell,
Not like
but
Kelly.
we'll talk about that in a minute. So, so he makes per game $393,055 per game.
He makes what?
$393.
$393,055 per game. Now, keep in mind, there's 17 games in an NFL season this year. They get 2 buys, I believe, so 15 games. Now, I'm not clear whether they get paid during the bye or if they only get game checks on game weeks. Like, I'm not clear on that. All I know is that that is what he earns per game, and he pays 49.3% of that in taxes.
Oh.
So, yeah,
That's a lot.
America.
it is a lot. It is a lot. And, kudos to him for being transparent and putting it out there. I think more people should put their paychecks out there
Politicians?
for a lot of reasons. I'm sorry.
Politicians?
Especially them. But yeah, like everybody. I think a lot of people, particularly when you get to corporate culture, I think that everybody should know what everybody makes. And I know that upper management does not like that, because if you know that so-and-so is doing the same job as you and making a considerable amount more, you're going to demand more money, as you should. But I think we should normalize transparency in pay in this country. And I don't know why we don't.
Why should we know what everybody else makes?
To keep you from being underpaid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the main thing. I mean, it would be much harder for them to justify why women get paid so much less than men, why Black women in particular get paid so much less than everyone, if everybody was just transparent about their pay.
You got any more comment?
I think as a business
You know what
owner,
I'm
that's
saying?
probably
Like,
a bad move.
well, yeah, as a business owner, but as a person who gets a paycheck, it is an excellent idea. Just here to tell you.
Good luck getting that bill passed.
But well, first of all, one of the reasons why NFL players and NBA players get paid so much is because there is transparency in that process, right?
Yeah, it's different for
Whenever they sign a
negotiating.
contract, well, yes, but that's what I'm saying. But if we didn't know what everybody else made, the negotiations would be a whole lot different, right? But because there's transparency, and as soon as someone signs a contract, we know exactly how much it was for because the sports media and everyone else broadcasts it. So now you can't go and tell Lamar Jackson that he's not worth the money that he's asking because now our negotiations are going to get tricky. So
Yeah, but if
that's
you
what I'm saying.
flip
Like,
burgers for a living, inevitably some employees are better than others, so they deserve more money.
yes, if you flip burgers for a living. If you flip burgers for a living, first of all, even flipping burgers, they're very transparent with their pay. Most burger places are pretty transparent. They'll tell you this is the range that you're going to make. This is the bottom, this is the top, and that's it. Now, when you start talking about like other jobs, like if you go on a job board, and this has always been my pet peeve, you go on a job board, they will advertise a job and they won't even tell you what the salary range is. They won't even they won't even tell you. Like you won't know what the range is until you get into the interview process and ask somebody. And by that time, you may have wasted so much of your time till it ain't even funny.
Mm.
True.
And California, speaking of California, California made a law recently. I want to say it was during COVID because people were getting pissed off about that. I think they made a law saying that all the jobs that were posted, California companies had to list a salary range just for that reason, because so many people were getting frustrated that they were getting pulled into these interviews for these jobs that people are requiring college degrees and years of experience. And then they get there and it's like, well, yeah, we're going to start you at 15 an hour. Why have we wasted everyone's time?
It's the
So,
American way.
yeah.
Indeed.
But yeah, but to the 49.3% coming out in taxes. When I first started working, before I had a child, that was about how much they took out in taxes on my ass, and I wasn't making nearly 393,055 cents. Okay, even a year, much less per paycheck. So, and okay, in Arik Armstead's defense. Because he's on defense. But anyway, in his defense, I don't think he posted it because he was looking for because he was looking for sympathy. Like, I don't think that was what he was doing. I think he was just posting it because his hashtag was financial literacy. So I think he was just posting it like the more you know kind of thing, not as you should feel sorry for me because they're taking half of my paycheck. I don't think that's why he posted it.
Light flex.
No, I don't think it was a flex either. I think he was just really, like, this is what
Like, look at this craziness.
Yeah, well, not even look at this craziness, but just this is what it is. And so if you are someone who is coming into the NFL and you sign these contracts for millions of dollars, don't think you're keeping all those millions, and you need to be responsible with your money for that reason. I mean, I say the same thing about lottery winners. People are be like, oh, well, they won like $1 million in the lottery. I'm like, okay, but that's not that much money after
The house,
they've taken
car,
half of
and
it out for
furnishing.
taxes before it even gets to them. And they've paid bills and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really not that much money in the long run for you to think that you could just go ask them for a handout. But that's what I'm saying. As far as financial literacy goes, I applaud Mr. Armstead for doing what he did.
Keep it real,
And again,
son.
and again, I'm in favor of everybody sharing their, rate of pay or whatever. But that's just me. Okay. So, in other news this week, one Don Lemon caused quite the kerfuffle when he said, correctly, in my opinion, that Michelle Obama was much better looking than Melania Trump.
By a long
Now,
shot?
of course, this sent all the racists into a tizzy. But before I get into all that, what do y'all say about that?
Duh.
Right? Okay. But of course, all the racists, came to the party, and because they like to say that Michelle Obama looks like she's transgender. To which I say, have y'all not seen all the racists, all the Trump supporters?
They've been doing
This
that
is what
for
they say.
years.
They call her Michael. Yeah, they call her Mike because they're racist, and that's what they. But here's my thing: have they not seen Melania? Because when I look at Melania in all that makeup, that screams transgender to me more.
She does than Michelle Obama.
Thank you. I'm like, are we looking at the same two people? because the only people I know that wear that much makeup are trans women. But okay, I mean, to each their own, I suppose. But yeah, any surprise to either of you?
People with bad skin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even they don't wear that much. Come on. Unless they're like a burn victim or something.
Yeah.
But is it any surprise to either of you that this is basically come down along racial lines?
No, that's
Yes.
It is?
surprising to you.
Because you assume white men have eyes?
You say what?
I said it is. Like it's a surprise to you because you assumed white men have eyes as well?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm just wondering, like,
I can't call
the
it.
Michelle Obama hatred, like the Michelle Obama hatred that comes from the right is hilarious to me.
I'm glad you think it's funny.
Well, I do think it's funny because what has she done to them? Like,
Succeeded?
you know what I mean? Other than exist.
Right.
Other than exist. You know what I'm saying?
Not fit the stereotype.
Exactly. And that's what's hilarious to me. Like, y'all can't handle that. So you have to call her names and say things about her. Now, my feelings for Melania, I don't hate her. I mean, I think she's hilarious too.
Looking, that is.
Well, not even looking. I think she's just the way she acts is hilarious.
Well, that too. Yeah.
I mean, that entire marriage is comical to me. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, no, I don't have any,
Yeah, they're
I don't
comical
have
as
any,
individuals and as a yeah, I get it.
yes, I don't have any feelings toward her one way or another that I would, spew a lot of hatred toward her in that way because her husband is an ass. So, I mean, but whatever, racists gonna do racism, I guess. I don't know. It should stop being a surprise to me. I
Racists
should say
don't
that.
hate.
Yeah. Um, so now, before I get to the latest Megan Thee Stallion bullshit drama,
What's Meg out here doing?
what?
What's she out here doing?
Nothing. But before I do that, let me tell y'all why I am mad this week. What has?
Tell them why you're mad.
I'm just gonna tell you just to get it off my chest, right? Just the
Okay.
random bullshit that has been pissing me off in the past. Well, not even just the last week, but maybe the last 2 weeks.
Get 'em.
Okay.
Sling TV, y'all on some bullshit, and I need you to fix it. I have been telling y'all for y'all that don't know, Sling TV has two different base packages.
Blue
They
and
have
orange.
Sling Orange and Sling Blue. Huh?
I said blue and orange.
Blue and orange, correct. So you can subscribe to either orange or blue or to both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're in Sling Blue or if you're in Sling Orange, you can switch back and forth at will, supposedly. And I have always been able to do that until recently, like the last few months. All of a sudden, when I go to slip switch from blue to orange or from orange to blue, it tries to sign me up for orange plus blue, which I'm not paying for. Okay. So quit trying to get me to pay for that bullshit. At that
Mm-hmm.
point, I might as well go just get YouTube TV or, something else. But they're really pissing me off on this issue. So I need y'all to fix your fucking website like yesterday. I don't know if there is a programmer at Sling TV who is, especially right now when we're between football and basketball season, like that is my prime switching time. And
Of course.
well, because all the basketball games be on orange and all the football games be and all the
That's how they get you.
anyway, that's how they get you. Or that's how they trying to get me. But I ain't letting them get me. But they about to piss me smooth the hell off. And I'm letting you know right now, Sling TV, if you want me to pay for orange plus blue, I just go pay for YouTube TV and call it a wrap. Don't play with me. Okay. Also,
Is this who you were on the phone with?
on that same note, Freevee, which used to be, I think it used to be IMDb TV. Is that what it used to be?
Was it?
Anyway,
I know Amazon Prime just
Amazon-
switched most of their shit to Freevee.
well, because Amazon owns Freevee.
Yeah, I figured.
And that's why I was about to fuss at Amazon. Because
No, Jeff don't give a fuck.
Pesos.
Jeff ain't even in control no more. He, trying to get into outer space. He don't give a fuck. But anyway, when I can't sleep in the middle of the motherfucking night and I wish to watch like The Bourne Identity for the 155 millionth time or whatever to help me sleep and your fucking app won't connect, that's a problem. Although, how much can I really complain? Because, as the name implies, it's free. So, all right.
Wow.
And then I am 53 years old, people.
Woo!
50
Sorry.
fucking 3. I need to be in menopause.
You
and
need
I
to
need
be
that
what?
shit. I need to be in menopause, and I need that shit right now.
You're saying that to people? Like the people have some control of that?
Like, you God, I'm
No,
Jesus.
I'm
What the
saying it to
fuck
the
is going on
fucking
here?
universe. I'm saying it to the fucking universe.
Hear that? The universe
I'm
listens to this
tired.
podcast.
Yes.
We're
I'm tired,
universal.
boss. So, yeah.
Alrighty then.
There we go. So,
You trying to manifest the shit through the airwaves?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Speak it into existence, sister.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do. Because, man.
I have.
So,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. This is your week. I apologize.
No. I want to hear what you were going to say because I was just going to tell you a random fact.
Go with your random fact.
That the New Edition tour, I guess.
When are they not on tour?
Question is, who's on
I
tour
love
that go
them.
around?
Is Bobby there?
I
and
agree
stuff?
with that. I agree with that. But anyway, that was all. I just wanted to go see
The New Edition tour. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, I just wanted to go see New Edition one more time. That's it.
Oh,
It wasn't anything,
Oh, okay.
Well, and I don't know, they performed for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they performed they performed hits from the Spinners because the Spinners were, I don't know, enshrined, I don't know, in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. So they did the Spinners hits, and kudos to them. So, but anyway, also I want to see New Edition in concert one more time before I die. Please and thank you.
It'll
Okay.
happen. They give you opportunities every year.
Yes, they do.
Sometimes twice a year. So it'll
Yeah,
happen.
but they don't always let me know. See, because like the last time they were here, this year they were here, and I didn't know about it until like a month before they were coming, and by that time all the tickets were sold out.
Well,
And I don't do nosebleeds. I like to be close.
I will give your email address to the tour manager the next time I see him and say,
Please do
you must
that.
let this woman personally know when you fill out your
Yes.
roster of dates, she needs to know when you come into Detroit in advance. How about that?
Yes, in advance, so that I can get like seriously. I need to be close to the stage when New Edition is there.
I mean, I get it. I don't care about nosebleeds for a whole lot of acts because for me, being in the space, especially if there's a quality sound system, as long as I'm in the space, I'm good for a lot of acts. But New Edition is one of those that I do need to be up close.
I agree.
It enhances the experience, so I get it.
It does. It does. Also, last time I saw them in concert, Ricky Bell gave me a T-shirt. Shout out to Ricky Bell.
Oh, well, I have.
But I wouldn't have gotten the T-shirt if I hadn't been close. That's what I'm saying.
I got that. That's how I got. That's how I ended up getting some streamers from Prince, from the Prince concert, because I was close. Like he had this exploding thing or whatever, and I got some streamers. I carried those. I had those things for a long time. Anyway.
Anytime I've ever been close at an event, everything just goes over my head and the people behind me.
Oh, you were too close.
Oh, yeah. Also, you don't know how to jump.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here that's dunked.
You would be incorrect.
Okay.
Yes, you would.
6-foot rims.
Now I had help. No,
No, I was
standard
gonna say I
rim.
had assistance. I had a
Yeah, I
trampoline.
had help, but I was. I didn't say I wasn't lifted, but I did dunk.
I had a trampoline
Yeah.
and damn near broke my wrist. But
Oh no, I was lifted in the old Jennison Field house.
I got a vertical in the high 30s.
that's impressive. Well, wait a minute. How tall are you though?
6'4".
Right?
Whatever. You don't even have to achieve half of that to dunk.
Right. You're supposed to be able to dunk.
Yeah. Point being, I can jump.
Okay. My point being, I can dunk as well. I just can't do it
Oreo.
by my dad.
No, he said he could jump.
Oh, what the hell? I could jump, but I can't jump that high.
No, my vertical leap was never in the 30s. I think my vertical leap, the highest was probably like 23, 24. Never in the 30s.
I don't know that I have ever measured my vertical leap
I used to
because
ball.
Right?
I mean, yeah, there's
I used
never
to
been a
ball.
reason for me to measure my vertical, so I could not tell you. But
Yeah, our coach measured ours. I used to ball, so
I mean, I did too, but that was like back in junior high, and I didn't.
I'm
really
talking shit. That was
care
50
that
pounds
much.
ago. I highly doubt it now.
now I know my vertical leap ain't nowhere near the 20 nothings. At this point, oof, I'm lucky if I get 10 to 15.
Wow.
No, I think I could do better than that, but whatever. I did have.
I have faith in you, but go ahead.
Oh, I appreciate you. Talk to my bones. Um, um, I have a minor addition to Star Search. So,
Okay.
oh, I know. It ain't no like that. So, um, so meet this dude through a friend. Said dude shows up. We meet at a coffee shop. And said dude shows up. And he has, you know how they were getting, I think they may still get those teardrop tattoos.
Gangster. Okay.
Well, wait a minute.
Under their eye?
Under their eye, yeah.
Did he kill somebody?
His is not
OG Bobby
teardrop.
Johnson.
Oh, okay.
His is not a teardrop. His is the Old English D. Now,
Hey, yo. Sorry.
Which is not uncommon around these parts. However, under his eye, is this what you're telling me?
Like you work in corporate America with that, like, yeah, I don't know, and it's recent. That was my thing. Like, okay, if that was something that was like you did like 20 years ago, okay, whatever.
How old is this dude?
47.
Ay, Dios mío.
47. He did it at 43.
Was he fresh out?
Well, I'm looking at it. No. No, I was just like,
independently wealthy?
No, he works in corporate America.
Yeah. Okay.
So not independently wealthy. I don't think
clearly he doesn't have a customer facing job.
You know what? All I know is he does something for an aerospace company, and I can't think I won't name the name anyway, but he does something for an aerospace.
Hard to replace him.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. That D just threw me off, though. I was just like, and then it becomes the focal point. I'm way too visual.
Listen, I'm with you.
It became the focal point. Like I could not. I'm one of those
Did
that
you
believes in
ask him why?
no, because the
Because
reason
I'd have been
the
like,
reason
bruh,
mattered.
why?
Like I don't. Yeah, at
Well,
43,
I
the
mean,
reason matters. Like
yes,
um,
because I mean,
This
I
child
can't
died.
conceive
His
of a
name
good
was
reason to do it.
Damien.
But that doesn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean that there may not be a good reason. And if there is, I'd love to hear it.
as a teardrop though, like yeah, I don't know. Um,
Listen. I don't know.
yeah.
I would have asked, but that's just how I am.
I started to, I think way too much because my first inkling was why, you know what I mean, and then
and and that is exactly what I would have asked him because my curiosity, I couldn't let it. I could not have let it go. I would.
let me tell you
Why?
what doubts the curiosity: the fact that he says that he got it at 43 because you wait what? No, um,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't care that he got a tattoo at 43, but
But that
bro,
particular tattoo at
that's
43.
what I'm saying. You're gonna have to explain some things to me.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Because to me, the reason, yeah, the reason's not going to make it any better. For me, it's not going to make it any better.
Well, see, but the way my mind works is I don't think there's a good. Like I said, I don't think there's a good reason. But I'm gonna ask you in the off chance that I'm wrong. Maybe
But
you can prove me wrong.
here's my mindset about that kind of thing. Um, could there really honestly be a good reason? Like
I
a
don't know.
solid
Like I
reason.
don't know. I'm not all knowing, so that's why I would
It's not
ask.
even about being all knowing in my mind, and maybe I'm just, just like 43. That was just 4 years ago. And this is what
Maybe
you
he would.
decided to do.
Maybe he got like shit faced and like his boys, did that to him or something. I don't know.
At
Like
43,
I would.
you need better friends.
And friends, exactly.
I
Like
agree.
that even
I
speaks
agree.
more into, yeah, because
Listen,
like,
listen. I agree, but I just need to know what the thought process
Okay,
was.
yeah,
okay.
I would be
His
so
mother's name
curious.
was Donna, and she died when he was 43. And in the midst of his sadness, he just had a wild moment.
Yeah, like I don't know. But
okay.
even that, I'd be like, but why'd you get it there? Like, what made you? What made you decide that that's the way to go?
Drunk, depressed, shit happens.
And
Well,
it does.
yes, but I need to know.
Yeah, for
know
me,
that you didn't just wake up one day and think, I'm gonna go get me this tattoo on my face.
the answer would probably do nothing but bring more questions. I just leave that kind of stuff alone. It's like that's what you decided to do. Okay. Um just no.
Y'all didn't exchange
Um
pictures or something first?
the picture that I have of this dude is um it is sort of front facing, but it doesn't show that tattoo. And it's like it's weird because yeah, it's just weird. He had some professional pictures taken like about a year ago, and he had them taken under what they call Rembrandt lighting, and that Rembrandt lighting kind of uh
I was gonna,
disguised
I was gonna
the
say because some professional photographers can edit that right off of you.
well, it's not edited. Here's the thing, to be fair, it's not edited. It's not.
It looks like a
When
scar.
I looked really good at the picture, you
Yeah,
can
it
see
looks
a
like
hint of it. It's
it looks
just
like a scar.
not. Yeah, it's not Blair
Yeah.
in the picture.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, whatever. Um, so anyway, um, the evening did not necessarily go well. Despite the tattoo, and I tried to say, you know what, don't do that. Don't just exclude him
Judge a
because of
book by
that.
its cover.
Say it again.
Judge a book by its cover.
um, but he was like, he was extremely rude to the lady at the coffee counter. Um,
Oh yeah, that would irritate me.
and then like this lady who clearly was, she was disoriented, and my inkling was like, "Are you okay?" You know, because at first I thought maybe she was like diabetic and had like low sugar or something. Um, but I don't know. Anyway, that right there, that sealed the deal right there. Like his impatience with this lady because she was trying to figure out whether she wanted to go out the door or come in the door. And he was just like, okay, lady, you know, make up your mind. And she turned around and looked at him so spaced out, like she didn't say anything. She turned around and looked at him so spaced out, and then she continued to do what she was doing. And I won't say that he pushed her, but he kind of like barreled past her a little bit. And I'm
Mm.
like, that is so freaking rude. I was like, ma'am, are you okay? And she just looked at me again, like spaced out, didn't say anything. And I had walked over to the counter and I said to the manager, I was like, I think something's going on with her. I don't know if she's diabetic. You know, she may have low blood sugar. I asked her. I was like, "Are you diabetic?" And I'm looking at her wrist and everything. She didn't have any bracelet on. She didn't have anything on her keychain. She didn't have on a necklace, but she just looked too spaced out. And so the manager came from
Like she was
behind the
having one of
counter.
those, like one of those staring seizures.
Yeah, or something in that nature. And you know, he came over and he like grabbed the lady by, not grabbed her, but you know, by the elbow and the wrist to like escort her to sit down. And he was like, ma'am, you know, come sit down. I'm gonna call somebody, you know, for you, whatever, whatever. And then like, you know, we left. But I was done. I was like, you are like, I don't, yeah, no, that was nope.
Let
Nope.
him.
I don't feel
Let
like
him.
everybody should get involved, you know, in the way that I did. Yep, another one bites the dust. Um, in the way that I did, because I know everybody's not like that. But you, just for you to just be like, to see that this woman, to have no sense of, you know, feel the room. You understand what I'm saying? No sense
Yeah.
of that something's clearly wrong with this woman. Okay, even just enough to say, you know, excuse me, or you know, can I call somebody? Anything, or at least wait for her to get out the way at the very, very least. But he just kind of barreled past her and went out the door, and I just looked. I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
that's the end of that. I get in my car, and he was like, he texted, and he said something about you know, so when is our next time? When is the next time that we meet? And I didn't even bother to respond. I was so irritated at that moment. I just
Right.
blocked him. I blocked his phone number, blocked the messaging.
Yeah.
I was irritated. I was like, no, dude, go away.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah. I probably
That's
would have
it.
said something to him.
Huh?
I probably would have said something to him because it would have irritated me so bad that.
Listen, I'm at this age in my life. I'm telling you, it used to be me to address every little or the majority of every little thing that irritates me or gets up under my skin. But I am definitely uh becoming more grounded in the thought process and in my actions. I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't have to cuss you out. I don't have to argue with you. I don't even have to tell you that you're
You
wrong.
know what?
You understand what I'm
I'm
saying?
Yeah, I hear you, but I'm the opposite. Like in my younger years, I probably would have just blocked him and moved on. And he'd been like left wondering, like, what the hell did I do? These days, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you did, and then I'm gonna block you.
Yeah, I'm the flip side of that. I am definitely the flip side. Back in the day, I was one of those like, you know, I'm addressing
And you
every
know
little
why?
everything.
And you know why I've changed my mind on that? Because so many times people are like, I don't even know why you were mad. So okay,
Bull,
so I'm about to tell you why I'm mad. So now you can't say you didn't know.
bull for a
In a-
lot of that. Bull, especially at this
no,
age.
I agree, but I'm gonna remove that excuse for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
don't
didn't
help.
even know what I did wrong. No. Okay, here's what you did wrong. Block.
Nope. I call bull for the majority of people in that. My thing is, even if you didn't understand that it was wrong at the moment, if you care enough to revisit the situation, you at least know, okay, you know what? I probably messed up right there. You understand what I'm saying? So, for a lot of people to
You'd
be
be.
like, oh, I don't know what I did wrong is bull. They
I
know
mean,
that they probably did a couple of things wrong. They just want to
I was
see
gonna
what you're
say.
mad about.
I was gonna say you would also be surprised at the cognitive dissonance in people.
No, I wouldn't be, but again, not my job. I don't get paid for that. Like, go figure it out somewhere else.
I hear you.
I
I hear
don't,
you on that.
I don't have it in me. I just go get your life lessons somewhere else. Just, yeah, I don't have it in me.
Yeah. Oh, well, to be clear, there's not going to be any back and forth. I'll tell you why I'm mad, and then I'm done. Like, there's not
And
going
for
to be
me,
any
there's
debate.
not going to be any fourth.
Yeah. There's not going to be like, but I didn't. No, I don't want to hear any of it. This is what you did, and now you're blocked.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. There's not going to be any fourth for me. I have to be really in the moment of at a heightened state of irritation. And I mean heightened, not just ordinary
Yeah.
irritation for me to kind of be like, you know, you messed up and this is what you did. Um Again, I feel like in this age range, you know, especially in this age range, if you messing up, even if it's just a moment of, you know, you had a bad moment or whatever, you should have enough sense of self-awareness to revisit that situation and at the very least be, you know what, I think I might have messed up. And if you don't, that's not something I'm signing up to try to put into you. I don't care.
Yeah.
Pause.
Sorry.
Yeah. It is the ghetto out here in these geriatric Dayton streets, I tell you.
Geriatric. Man, somebody called me the other day and I could have cussed. Oh, man. So one of the spam caller people called and was like, we're updating your health profile and we see that you're a senior citizen. And you, I was like, what? Get off my goddamn phone.
Yeah, get them benefits.
Right.
I was like, get off my goddamn phone. I was like, I am not a senior. And this is like some Asian guy, or at least he sounded Asian. He goes, oh ma'am, he's like, I see here that you're 52. You are 52. I was like, that doesn't make me a senior.
Well, to be fair, it
Whatever.
does.
Be fair my ass.
I mean, depending
Sorry,
on
mom.
what you're talking about, because some of it they mark you as senior if you're 50 plus. I've seen it at 45 plus. So
Slow
I
down.
mean, it's
You're a little sensitive. You say 45 plus,
right.
huh?
That's
No,
different.
but I'm just saying it's arbitrary. I'm saying it's arbitrary because Like I know 45-year-olds that don't get around as well as I do. You know what I'm saying? But
I know
I
some
also
30-year-olds that don't get as well as I do, and I'm pretty raggedy. But anyway, go
and
ahead.
that's what I'm saying. I also know 60-year-olds, 65-year-olds that get around better than I do.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, so I'm just saying it's arbitrary, and a lot of people will say senior citizen after 50, and I mean, okay.
Woo, you up there?
And probably when you were in your 20s, you probably thought senior citizens were 50.
No, I didn't. No, I did feel like in my 20s that 50 was old, but I didn't necessarily think that it was senior old. I was just like, dang,
You thought
but
the Golden Girls were senior citizens,
because they were.
and they were in their 50s.
They looked like they were in their 70s.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
We go mid to late 60s at least.
Yeah.
You know, they age.
But-
Blanche, maybe. The rest of them looked like they was in their 70s.
She was spry.
I mean,
she was
honestly,
still old
people
looking.
look older. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
But, I mean,
you say
is what it is.
That's one of the words. That's one of the words.
Yeah, I tell people all the time I ain't as spry as I used to be.
Listen, I had to photograph a Walmart grand reopening today. And, you know how I do my little squat thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Bend at the knees. And
Yeah, you're a warlock.
I'm not.
You sit on chairs. You sit on chairs that aren't there.
So anyway, I had went to go get up, and this lady, and I'm telling you, she was black, and I think she was probably maybe mid-30s, and she goes, "How are you doing that?" And I'm thinking to myself, "You can't, like, you ain't even like, yeah, no."
I couldn't do it at 30. I don't know why you think that shit is normal. I keep telling you it's not.
It's working. But here's my thing. I can understand maybe you not doing it in your 20s or not being able to do it because that wasn't a thing for us to like squat down. You understand what I'm saying? It just wasn't a thing, right? But now these girls twerk and they turn around and do it. So you're coming up in that whole culture of the twerking and bending and all of that other stuff.
Twerking a culture?
They're not sitting on chairs that don't exist.
Say what?
I'm sorry.
Lord.
You don't think twerking has become part of the culture?
I sincerely hope not, but yeah,
It
there's a lot of
has,
people doing it.
I mean, unfortunately, yes, but that doesn't mean that you can sit on a chair that's non-existent. Sitting on imaginary chairs is a different.
I'll congratulate you and your core.
Liz, and that's all that is. I have a strong core. But here's the thing.
Saying.
Here's the thing about that though. We're not talking about the regular twerking. If you know how to twerk, like how a stripper twerks, you can do that stupid. No. So anyway, whatever.
No. I know. And also no. I think I think you are under some very false impressions about the abilities of others. That's all I'm saying.
I guess. I mean, I can understand not being able to isolate. I can do that. I can understand that other people cannot. But that whole stooping thing, I don't know. It's just, yeah, okay.
Weird. Yeah. You're a warlock. That's all.
I am not. I have a good core. That's all.
Okay.
And good knees, baby.
Speaking of good knees, so one, Megan Thee Stallion.
I like her.
I do too. I like her too. I don't know why she catches such. Well, I do know why, but you know. We won't have a
Good
discussion about
Jose.
patriarchy. Um, but so she has a new song, and in it, she hints with some lyrics that her ex cheated on her and that she
Oh.
caught him cheating in the bed that she slept in. And so the interwebs quickly honed in on her ex, one Mr.
Tory Lanez?
Partisan Fontaine.
Oh.
Never heard of him.
Me
But
either.
apparently
He wrote a lot of
he's a
songs y'all
rapper.
like.
Okay.
Again?
Partisan Fontaine.
Partisan. That's yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And in reaction to all the people coming at him, he thought it was a good idea to put up a post that had memes of both. What is his name? What is his name? That's not any good. Well, that's not very
Which
good.
one?
It's not any
I was
good.
gonna say which one? Be specific.
Tristan Thompson.
I don't even know who that is. Go ahead.
Overrated basketball player.
Oh boy, the serial cheater that was cheating on the Kardashian. What's her name? Which one?
Frankenberry, I forgot.
The one they said was OJ's child. Anyway, so he put up a meme with him, and then also another serial cheater, Future. He put up a meme with Future.
Oh, I didn't know Future was a serial cheater, but anyway.
Future's honest about it.
No. Well, exactly. Well, he is now. He is now. But after that, he had to disable his comments because, as you can imagine, that did not go in. Yeah, that did not go over well. Keep in mind, a lot of the stuff that people were mad about is that he had a whole tattoo that said feminist. And so, people were saying, like one person said, getting a feminist tattoo and then cheating on a woman at her lowest point in her own bed is wild. Like, yeah.
There ain't no shortage of people Meg was fucking.
I'm sorry?
There ain't no shortage of people Meg was fucking.
Okay.
Well,
it's right up
Mr.
there with
Jordan
Will and Jada. Apparently they like it.
Yep.
Well, again, and that was going to be my point. Like, I don't care, but since y'all put it
out there for us to care,
put it out there for everybody to comment on, that was going to be my comment. Like, if you're out here being a serial cheater and you out here glorifying serial cheating, that's fine. Like, you want to screw as many women as you want to. It is fine. Man. Nobody cares. Just don't be jumping in relationships with people. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's that simple. This is not hard, people.
Actually, that's the most feminist thing ever. Like, I want to be out here fucking other people. You go out here and fuck other people too. Treat everybody as your equal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, who she's been with or, like, whatever.
She got shot over one of them.
I don't know. Yeah, but she wasn't with this dude while she was with him.
They've been an item for a while.
Well, according to the scuttlebutt, they had broken up before she got together with old boy.
The scuttlebutt.
This chick literally does every song about how many niggas she fucking.
Yeah, which is why guys hate her, I guess. Because
I think she can rhyme. I don't listen to her like that, but
I mean, men really. I don't understand why they hate her because she actually.
It's a hate-love thing with that one.
I mean, I've listened to her, like I've actually listened to her flow.
She can ride.
Man, she is cold. Okay. Like, I'm like, I don't know how y'all are hating on
Nah,
her.
let's address
Like, her
that shit because it
freestyle?
happens way too often. Men will be out here and they'll run a train on a chick or fuck her and pass her off to her friend and just be like, oh, she nasty. I can't believe she did that. So did you. How you gonna be mad at
You
something you
nasty
like?
too, right? Right. You nasty too.
Nasty.
In fact, you nastier.
I don't know about that, but yeah, there's a lot of men out here hating
Usually.
on women that they really like. Just face the fact you like hoes. It's okay. They serve their purpose.
It's like the playground. Like when the little boys used to pull on your ponytails on the playground.
Because they just didn't have no game.
Right.
Yeah.
Step it up, young man.
So anyway, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, that's a
Y'all
decent
good?
length. Pause.
I feel better. I got stuff off my chest.
Good.
I'm gonna have to get back on the phone. I didn't get that much off my chest. Calm down.
I know the world I
I'm gonna
live
have
in.
to.
Okay, Jim at the end. Lying is only useful if you think someone will believe you. If you like the show,
Half
tell
the time
a
it's
friend.
not even useful then, because why? You know, but go ahead.
Control. If you like the show, tell a friend, tell a foe, tell all the hoes. And if you don't, tell everybody you know. It is the Threesome Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. The Threesome Pod on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it now. Holla.
Twitter. Yeah, I'm going to walk the dog, and then I'm going to get back on the phone with fucking Sling customer service. So, you know,
go have your fun.
if you're religious, if you're a religious person, pray for me or pray for them, one or the other. Also, guys, go ahead and send us comments, feedback. We'll respond.
Nudes.
Sure. Going to walk the dog. Bye.
Arf.